Good morning, pilot. This is Nublar Control with your tasking for today. You're assigned flight November 3rd, 50 Juliet Whiskey, an executive transport service. Departure is 1 Santa Maria International. Destination is Isla Nublar to the South Airfield. Passenger comfort is paramount. Ensure a smooth flight. Minimize G-loads and avoid any abrupt maneuvers. Monitor your vertical speed closely on final. Punctuality is expected. Your estimated flight time is 50 minutes. Aim to arrive within 5 minutes of that window. Report ready for pickup when pre-flight checks are complete. Okay, go to request clearance. Coco Tower, good morning, November 3rd, 50 Juliet Whiskey at General Aviation Ramp Parking Romeo 2, requesting VFR clearance to the west.
November 3rd, 50 Juliet Whiskey, Coco Tower. Good morning. Flight plan received. You are cleared for VFR flight as filed. After departure, climb and maintain 4,000 feet, following CVS VFR departure. Expect runway 07, squawk 1263.
November 3rd, 50 Juliet Whiskey is cleared to Nublar Island as field. Maintain 4,000 feet and squawk 1263.
November 3rd, 50 Juliet Whiskey. Your readback is correct. Call back when ready to taxi.
I don't remember how to set my squawk.
Okay, set your fuel flow trim to 100% and turn on taxi light before request taxi clearance. Remember, do not exceed the taxi speed of 15 knots to avoid penalties.
Okay. God, it's been ages since I've flown this plane, so
November 3rd,
we'll just
50
go.
Juliet Whiskey ready to taxi, hold short runway 07.
November 3rd, 50 Juliet Whiskey taxi to hold short Alpha, runway 07 via Foxtrot Alpha. Contact Coco Tower on 118.6 when ready for departure.
Taxi to runway 07 via Foxtrot Alpha and 118.6. Thank you for your service. November 3rd, 50 Juliet Whiskey.
Alrighty. So I'm holding this central joystick with my with my thighs because I can't find my God, that's fast. Slow the hell down. I'm supposed to keep this at 15 knots. I don't really have a brake system. What's the car doing? What are you doing? Get out the bloody way. Douchebag. Really hard to keep it at 15. Just gonna have to keep slamming the brakes on. Or the handbrake. And this is at 0 throttle. This plane just wants to accelerate permanently. you say Juliet? One way said. Let's go to the end.
Cocoa Tower, good morning. This is November 3rd, 50 Juliet Whiskey
Lovely
on
day.
Hold Short 07. Ready for departure. November 3rd, 50 Juliet Whiskey, Cocoa Tower, good morning. Winds calms, runway 07 cleared for takeoff. Cleared for takeoff, runway 0 November 7th, 3rd, 50 Juliet Whiskey.
Alrighty, here we go. Get a good grip on the old joystick here, trying to keep this centralized. Pulling a bit to the right now. Ready to lift off. And gear up. Looking good. Peeling out to the right.
November 3rd, 50 Juliet Whiskey contact approach on 120.5. So long. Going to 120.5. Thank you. Cocoa approach. Good morning. November 3rd, 50 Juliet Whiskey U with CVS departure. November 3rd, 50 Juliet Whiskey. Cocoa approach. Good morning. Radar contact. Continue climb to 4,000 feet following CVS visual departure. Contact back over the coastline.
Continue climb to 4,000 feet, and I will call you back over the coastline. Thank you.
5,000 feet already. Bloody hell. Let's get the autopilot on. Alrighty. I think about 220 is pretty good. $4,000 feet. Is this on? Right, GPS is on. Why are we not following our route then? What is going on? Uh-oh. We're still climbing. Why the hell are we climbing? Altitude 4,000 feet, please. Oops, what's up? All right, come on, plane, get on the flipping. Get on track. I'll see if we can hold 225, try and make up some of that time that we just lost by doing an extra loop. Straighten up. Okay, I'm going to set my speed to 240. Because we wasted a bit of time there and we've got to get there within 5 minutes of the scheduled landing time. Right, we seem to be flying on the GPS route now. Altitude is still too high. But we are dropping. 4,000 seems a little bit low, looking at what's dead ahead of us. Let's see if that holds. 4,000 feels low. There we are. Bang on 4,000. We lost 10 knots of speed. Still on 118. How on earth do we communicate with their departure then? To be able to adjust the speed. Out and enjoy the flight for a while. I'll stop rubbing my face. My face tracker does not like it. Pretty sure I had a lady last time I tried this. Ugh. If you do know how to set the squawk in this aircraft, please let me know. I cannot remember. Got a feeling it is on this left-hand panel rather than the center panel, but I just can't quite remember how. That's an interesting loop. Why are we going left and then super hard right? Let's have a look at this.
Approach, November 3rd, 50 Juliet Whiskey over the coastline, requesting flight level 185.
Okay, we're straight.
November 3rd, 50 Juliet Whiskey, Cocoa approach. Climb and maintain flight level 185. Call back 50 miles out of Jurassic VOR for transfer. Approach, November 3rd, 50 Juliet Whiskey over the coastline, requesting flight level 185.
Pretty sure that's supposed to... Alright, we'll do 500 feet per minute. Nice and gentle, as per the instructions. old plane. Nice having the joystick between my legs here in this sort of configuration. It's a little bit tight, you know, quite a chubby chap, so big fat legs, and I'm rubbing up my knee up against this side. This side not so bad. Obviously this one's lower than this one. Sorry, this one is higher than this one. This one is lower. So this knee, this right knee, is rubbing up against the edge there, and that's a little uncomfortable. But what I can do is adjust it so that it becomes wider. And I think probably the joystick on the right is fine, but this I might adjust to be a bit wider or a bit higher. Numerous options there, but I love the fact that I'm able to adjust the bar for the center of my legs, just so that my joystick just slips under my desk. I don't have to. And you may see here, I don't know if you can pick this up on the camera, but there's a bit of damage to the corner of my desk. This is where I keep mounting brackets and devices to my desk. And I'd rather not damage it. Let's put it that way. You know, it's not the end of the world, just a little bit of damage, but I'd rather not damage it. I'd rather not continue damaging it. And that's where this comes into play. I think there's a possibility that I could install a wheel onto this central panel. It's going to be quite low, but maybe, well, I don't know. Don't know about that one. Well, I've got to say, for the price I paid, I think it's tremendous. But I've only put 2 bolts in this side, one here, and it's a little bit loose, but then I haven't tightened up all 3 of those. So there's a little bit of play in it, but nothing untoward, nothing serious, no problems. So I'm very happy in that regard. And if I remove this panel, because this panel is not currently attached, because it's such a thin piece of metal, you can see just how many screw hole type configurations there are here. It's phenomenal. And we've even got the circular element in the middle, so one of these could theoretically go in the middle here. And I would say that this panel alone, it possibly could accommodate any kind of device. I'd be surprised if you couldn't find a combination some way or other for any device. I've got a T818, which is annoyingly thinner and longer than any other wheel system I've got, so I've had to buy an adapter, and I think that's a bit of an unhanded maneuver from Thrustmaster, to be honest with you, deliberately making it a different size to everything else for no good reason whatsoever. They could easily have just kept it, you know, the same default configuration for all their other wheels easily, but they want to charge you an extra 50 quid for the benefit of having a little mounting plate to go on top of your mounting plate to make it fit. Just money grabbing thievery. But yeah, I think it's incredible. You get 2 of these plus the central one, which I'll show you now. Do it without crashing the plane. Central one, far less complicated, far less options, but again, you know, a good combination of adjustable and wide predefined, slot holes, which I think again are going to accommodate pretty much any device. Although I'm looking at this now because I didn't have any spare bolts to hook this up, so this would not actually fit on here. It's too wide. At least it won't fit on there that way or that way. That's interesting. So yeah, there is a limitation in that regard. Now, could I put... No, see, it's too big that way. So the only way I could do that is to mount this joystick onto this board, which I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's definitely going to fit on there. and then that will have to come here. Now, I can take this leg out and mount it, but then the joystick would be the wrong way round.
Approach, November 3rd, 50 Juliet Whiskey. We're at 50 miles out of Jurassic VOR for transfer. November 3rd, 50 Juliet Whiskey. Leaving my airspace, squawk 1200, switch to Nublar control when ready for arrival. Roger, frequency change approved, November 3rd, 50 Juliet Whiskey.
I don't know what Nublar
We're now
is.
approaching Nublar control class, our airspace. In the meantime, you can switch your NAV to Nublar VOR. The VHF radio will not work until we reach 50 miles out of the VOR, so be ready for the contact.
And what is Nublar VOR? Is it 115.70? I don't know. Is it 115.20? I don't know how to switch this over. It's called nub. So we're still on GPS at the moment. Menu for main menu. Menu for main menu. Going to be slightly off there, got a bit of a wind coming in. How do I close this down? What beautiful clothes you wear. Still haven't even hit altitude yet. Taking it very casually, but hopefully moving fast. Oh my god, how do I go back? Yeah. Oh, hello. Dinner's ready. Okay, thank you. Dinner's ready. Christ, how do I get out of this screen? .3 nautical miles to it. We're not going to pick up on the Nublar VOR till we hit 50 anyway. So I'll take a pause and see if I can figure out how to do that. How to get off the screen. Yay, back from dinner. Bit of a stutter trying to get going again. Oh god, I forgot about this. How the hell do I get this? Okay, what I can do is split this screen and how do I do this? Okay. So I can change the CDI source there, but how am I going to pick up? How am I going to pick up? Find. Nearest airports? No. Nearest VOR I want. But are we... No, we're still 53.3 miles out. So I'm not going to be able to do that just yet. Anyway. 3.7.
Okay, we are now 50 miles out of Nublar.
Oh, there we go.
We could try to establish contact now.
Nublar Control, November 3rd, 50 Juliet Whiskey with you, at 50 miles out of Nublar VOR flight, level 185.
Is it connected then? We're not getting any response. Did we get a response and a reply? I don't think we did.
Okay, no answer. Let's try again in 5 minutes.
Okay, I wasn't tripping. How do I get this bloody screen off? This is really annoying me. It's a touch screen, so it should just be... It's the timer. Do I shut that screen down? Ah. Okay. Start vaguely remembering how to use all this sort of stuff. It's been a while. It's been a long while. We haven't even hit 18,000 feet yet. But I'm hoping by climbing so slowly we've maintained pace. I'm not even sure what time I'm supposed to get there. I seem to be lacking a lot of information that seems quite critical to this flight. Why is there no answer? Hang on, that's just hit me like a freight train. Suddenly there's no answer. On an island that is full of dinosaurs. That could be a problem, couldn't it? That could be a proper problem. That is not where we're going. How do you search for local VORs? I'm sure you can. I'm sure you can. Just can't think how. Just can't think how you do it. El Coco. Yeah, I'm a bit lost.
50 Juliet Whiskey, Nublar Control. You are entering Eastland Nublar controlled airspace. Radar contact. Descend to 8,000 feet. Stand by for approach instructions. Nublar Control. Roger. November 3rd, 50 Juliet Whiskey descend to 8,000 feet. Stand by. November 3rd, 50 Juliet Whiskey. Continue flight direct to Sibox. Descend to 6,000 feet. Remain on this frequency. Expect visual arrival runway 13 at Eastland Nublar South Airport. Continue descent to 6,000 feet.
$6,000 feet. I'm sure he said 8, but maybe he changed it to 6 immediately afterwards. We have to descend a little quicker than that. Our speed is creeping up. That's not good. Back it back on. God, I don't think I can remember how to do an approach. I don't remember how to do an approach. I'm completely blanking right now. Not a clue. How do I do an approach? I've got maybe 5 minutes to figure this out. Maybe. Oh, it's very, very... Well, there it is. Any dinos? I don't see any flying dinosaurs at the moment. Which is good.
November 3rd, 50 Juliet Whiskey. Continue descent until 2,000 feet at Romero Alpha, Whiskey Whiskey Romero final waypoint. Caution, do not land on Isla Nublar Western Airport. It's the first airport you will send on your left side, reaching you final waypoint. Continue descent until 2,000 feet until your final waypoint. Roger with the information.
Do that. There's the volcano. I have no rudder. Well, actually, I might. Too slow there. $120. So I'm thinking that's the first runway. I don't want that one. Second runway. What? Okay, we're going to fly out and come in on approach. Just hope that the VOR is programmed in, because I have no idea how to search for it. Thought we might have seen a dinosaur of some sort. Right, here we go.
November 3rd, 50 Juliet Whiskey. Wind calm, runway 13, clear to land. Clear to land runway 13. November 3rd, 50 Juliet Whiskey. Right, I've got absolutely no idea what I'm doing. Have a notch of flaps, shall we? Let's have some landing gear. I see the runway there. I think what I'll do is take autopilot off since I don't know how to use the bloody thing properly. And click the button. Oh god, nearly lost my joystick. Is my gear down? Is the gear down? I don't know. Where's my gear down indicator? I have to look outside. Gear is down. All right, good. Oh, Christ, this is the first time I've landed a plane in a long, long time. Sending a bit too quickly here. Holding onto the joystick with my knees. Never a good idea. Love a second notch of flaps. Am I too high or too low? I can't tell. I can't remember if it's too red, too white, which is white and which is red. I'm just going to have to play it by ear. If we can land at all, that'll be an achievement. Bearing in mind this is the first plane I've flown in months. Probably 6 months. Yeah, we're definitely low. I know. Oh, that stutter didn't help. Fairly gentle landing there.
Heavy on the brakes. I'm desperately hoping this is not the wrong runway, but I think it might be. Because I'm not getting any mission updates at all. Oh, balls. Got a horrible feeling this is the wrong runway. But there is a VIP thing right there. What now? Well, that's the first runway, I'm sure of it. So we didn't land on the wrong one. But we didn't use ILS or the VOR, because I couldn't remember how to do it. So we just landed manually. Okay. I mean, how do I shut these engines off? I don't know this plane at all. That doesn't do anything, apparently. How on earth do you shut this plane down? That killed the avionics. Flaps up. Fuel cut off. It seems to be working. How do you shut this bloody plane down? That should have been off ages ago. Never mind. That's ignition and engine start, but that's only a start. It's a starter only. How do you turn this blasted thing off? The mission doesn't seem to have completed anyway. I'm very confused. How to shut down. Pull the condition levers to the fuel cutoff position to stop the engines, and then secure the aircraft by turning off the generators, battery and lights. Well, I've done that bit, but that's not worked. Why it keeps flinging back up again. Doesn't seem to want to go there. Oh, okay, so we stopped the engine. That's something. I don't know why I can't hear the engines. Battery off. Mission steps. What have I missed? What have I missed? No idea what's the problem here. I'm kind of in position. I'm a little bit wonky. I'm a little bit off center. Was I meant to be facing that way? I don't know. What is the problem? God only knows. I'll watch somebody else do it properly and then see what I did wrong. It's kind of fun though. Not as exciting as I was hoping, to be honest.